Hey Summoners! Welcome to What Your Jungle Main Says About You, where we dive into why you pick the champion you do to suffer, play, in the jungle. Let's face it, junglers are a rare breed, and we're about to find out why. Amumu, the sad mummy. You're either that deeply sensitive friend in the group, or you've convinced yourself you're heartless to avoid all those soft feelings. You play Amumu because he gets it. Life's rough, and sometimes you just want to cry in the jungle alone. You're a solid friend, but sometimes you struggle with that thing called boundaries. Let's be real, you've heard Amumu, we need you, a few too many times. Bel'Veth. You're all about mystery, probably to the point that your friends wonder if they actually know you. You love picking Bel'Veth because she's complex, and that's how you see yourself. Multi-layered, a little twisted, maybe slightly obsessed with the unknown. Deep down, you crave power, and you like champions that make your enemies go, wait, what do they even do? Also, you have a knack for knowing random trivia that's just slightly disturbing. Diana is about proving everyone wrong. Your motto, don't tell me I can't do it. You love running face first into enemies at level 6 just to flex on the haters, even if it's a suicide mission. In real life, you're either constantly challenging people, or they can't even keep up with your ambition. While everyone else is trying to play it safe, you're all in. Consequences be damned. Ekko, you're the risk taker, the one who thinks, what if? A little too often. You play Ekko because, hey, if things go south, you get a second chance, at least in game. In life, maybe not so much. You're probably the type to ghost a little here and there, leave people on read, but it's nothing personal, right? You're just keeping things interesting. Elise. You straddle the line between brilliant and slightly unhinged. You play Elise because, like her, you like having options. Why limit yourself to just one thing when you can be a human and a spider? In relationships, you're likely to be the one who keeps everyone guessing. You've got some secrets, and while others find you intriguing, they're probably a little scared too. Just how you like it. Evelyn mains. You're the flirt of the friend group, but beneath all the charm, there's a darker side. You thrive on a little chaos and mystery, and you're probably known for being hard to get. Your friends know not to cross you, though. Beneath that alluring exterior, you've got a deadly streak. You play Evelyn because you love sneaking up on people and seeing them squirm. Admit it, you love the power trip. Fiddlesticks. You're either the creepy friend, or you just really enjoy unsettling people. Meaning Fiddlesticks means you're more than okay with being the odd one out, and you thrive on discomfort. Other people's discomfort, to be exact. You're probably the person who loves horror movies and has a questionable amount of knowledge about urban legends. Gragas. You like to have a good time, plain and simple. You main Gragas because, like him, you just want to roll into life with a barrel in hand and good vibes. But let's be honest, you're also the one who's probably been told you need to take life more seriously. Sure, you play it off as a joke, but there might be some truth to it. When things go wrong, though, you're the first to take the blame. Graves. If you main Graves, you probably think you're a badass, and you're not entirely wrong. You're drawn to his rough around the edges, gunslinging style, and you like feeling in control. You're a bit of a lone wolf, and you're okay with that. Just don't let anyone tell you what to do, Hecarim. You don't just like winning, you like watching your enemies crumble in your wake. You're probably the competitive friend who doesn't know when to tone it down, whether it's board games, sports, or the jungle. Deep down, you might have some anger issues, but hey, Hecarim's here for you. Charging full speed at the enemy team is just your way of venting. Ivern, you're that person who says, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but then proceeds to destroy the enemy team anyway. You pick Ivern because you're chill. Sometimes, maybe too chill. You just want everyone to get along and for the game to be peaceful. Until someone touches your red buff, then the gloves are off. Friends would describe you as easygoing, but no one's actually seen you lose your cool, and that's a little suspicious. You play Jarvan because you're drawn to the idea of being a leader, a hero. Maybe you're a bit of an idealist, but that's not always a bad thing. People rely on you, even when it feels like you're the only one taking it seriously. Karthus. You don't mind being a little dramatic. Playing Karthus in the jungle says you're comfortable with life, death, and maybe a little darkness. You're introspective, probably listen to brooding music, And you've got a whatever happens happens mentality that either makes people like you or wonder if you're okay. Darken or Shadow Assassin? That's the eternal question, and you love to keep everyone guessing. You like that people don't quite understand you, and you probably lean into that mysterious vibe a little too hard. You've got a bit of an I'll do it my way attitude, and you're drawn to champions that let you choose your path, just like in life. Kindred, you've got a philosophical side and might be a bit more into the meaning of life than your friends can handle. Kindred mains appreciate balance and duality, life and death, order and chaos. You're the type who'll talk about the beauty of a rainy day while everyone else just complains. Some say you're a bit detached, but hey, if your closest friend is a giant death wolf, who wouldn't be? Kha'Zix, you're all about self-improvement, or at least that's what you tell people. Kha'Zix mains live for the evolve and adapt mantra, which probably means you're into constant self-evolution and think you're better for it. People might call you a bit of a lone wolf. And they're right. You're more comfortable being the predator than the prey. Lee Sin, you like to think you're the wise friend, even if your actions sometimes say otherwise. Lee Sin mains have that work hard, play hard energy, always pushing themselves, even if it means making risky plays. You love the idea of mastery and being disciplined, but let's be honest, you're also the one yelling "watch this" right before you throw the game. Lillia, you're a dreamer, maybe a bit of a space cadet. Playing Lillia means you love things that are whimsical and slightly weird. You're often lost in your thoughts, and while you're incredibly sweet, people sometimes wish you'd come back to Earth. In life, you're the type to run away from conflict, but surprise everyone when you stand up for what you care about. Maokai, the gentle giant. You're protective, calm, and usually the parent of your friend group. You play Maokai because you just want to help, even if everyone else is running around like they're on fire. Friends come to you for advice because you give off wise tree energy. And let's face it, you love being needed. Just don't get on your bad side. Even trees have limits. Master Yi, you're a bit of a purist. You believe in simplicity, efficiency, and the occasional sprint at enemies with no regrets. Master Yi mains value self-discipline, even if that means ignoring the meta and just focusing on your inner peace. Sure, people mock you for pressing one button, but you're the one with the Zen win screen. So who's really winning here? Nidalee. If you main Nidalee, you probably enjoy living on the edge. You're fiercely independent, and you like champions who let you move at your own pace. Friends might say you're a bit wild or impulsive, and they're probably not wrong. You thrive on the thrill of the hunt, and you're the first to make a risky decision just because it's fun. If it backfires, worth it. Nocturne, you enjoy getting under people's skin, especially if you can make them feel a little scared. Nocturne mains tend to be quiet, observant, and maybe a tad dark. You're probably the friend who listens more than you talk, and when you do speak, everyone perks up because they know you've been plotting something. You're the master of the unexpected entrance, Nunu and Willump. You have a playful spirit and probably get along well with kids and animals. You play Nunu because you love that sense of adventure and nostalgia. You're the type who's down for spontaneous road trips and late-night escapades. People love being around you, but they also wonder if you're hiding a more serious side. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Olaf. If you main Olaf, you live life head-on. You don't overthink things, and you're always down to dive right into whatever challenge lies ahead. While your boldness is inspiring, you've probably been told to chill out more than once. You're likely stubborn to a fault and don't let anyone hold you back, no matter the consequences. Poppy, the unsung hero. You main Poppy because you like champions who get things done quietly, and you're probably the same way. You don't crave the spotlight, but you're often the backbone that holds things together. Friends rely on you because they know you've got their back, even if they forget to say thank you. You're tough as nails and totally fine with it. Rammus mains, you're low maintenance and pretty chill. You don't need a flashy champion. You just roll into things and let the world figure itself out. Friends appreciate how dependable and unbothered you are, and nothing much phases you. Sure, people may underestimate you, but that's fine. You'll just roll over them anyway. Rek'Sai, you're efficient, focused, and a little intimidating. Rek'Sai mains know what they want, and they go after it without hesitation. In real life, you're the type who people either fear or admire, or maybe a mix of both. You don't waste time on nonsense, and if someone stands in your way, they'd better move fast. Rengar, the thrill seeker. You're all about the chase and the idea of one-shotting your enemies. Rengar mains are competitive to a fault, and you probably live for those moments of outplay or be outplayed. In life, you're no stranger to taking risks, and you thrive on that adrenaline rush, whether in-game or off. If you main Sejuani, you're resilient, steady, and someone who can handle a lot. You're often the glue that holds things together, and you don't mind taking on a little extra pressure. You're tough, but that doesn't mean you don't have a softer side. People might mistake you for being cold, but they know who to turn to when things get tough. Shaco. You're a little chaotic, maybe even a tad unhinged. You play Shaco because you thrive on deception, and there's nothing you love more than a good surprise. You're the prankster of the group, but people know better than to underestimate you. You like keeping people on their toes, and while you're mostly harmless, Shyvana. You have a fierce side and don't mind being a little unpredictable. Shyvana mains are known for their strong-willed, fiery personalities. You're usually calm, but when you're pushed too far, things get intense. Friends love your protective side, but they know not to cross you when you're in a mood. Skarner. You're unique, a bit of a rarity, and you don't mind that people don't fully understand you. Skarner mains often feel like the underdog, and you take pride in standing out. You're methodical and reliable, and you don't need the spotlight to feel important. In fact, you kind of like it that way. Trundle. You've got a straightforward, no-nonsense attitude. Trundle mains are resourceful, and you make do with what you have. You're not afraid to be a bit scrappy, and you've probably been called stubborn more times than you can count. You're loyal to those you care about, and have a knack for turning bad situations into something workable. Udyr. You're down-to-earth and connected to nature, or at least you like to think you are. Udyr mains enjoy things that are simple, effective, and grounded. Friends appreciate that you're low-key, but they know you can hold your own when needed. You're all about that inner peace, even if others don't quite understand it. You're tough, outspoken, and no stranger to confrontation. Vi mains are the ones who aren't afraid to throw a punch and speak their minds. You're fiercely protective of those you care about, and you'd probably take a hit for them too. People know you don't play games, unless it's to win. Viego. You're a bit of a romantic with a dramatic side. Viego mains tend to get absorbed in their own worlds, and maybe you're still hung up on the one that got away. Friends probably see you as the dark horse of the group, and you like it that way. Life's a bit of a tragic love story for you, but hey, you wear it well. Volibear. You're a force of nature, powerful and maybe a little intimidating. Volibear mains are the ones who step up when things get tough and don't back down from a challenge. You're reliable, grounded, and maybe even a little bit traditional. People look to you for strength, and you're more than happy to provide it. Warwick. You're scrappy, tenacious, and always ready to chase down what you want. Warwick mains don't mind getting their hands dirty, and you're not one to let go easily. You're the friend who's always willing to go the extra mile, sometimes to an obsessive degree, but people can always count on you. Wukong. You're playful, quick-witted, and maybe a bit mischievous. Wukong mains are the ones who can turn any situation into a joke, but still manage to get things done. Friends love that you don't take life too seriously, and you're the first to step up when things get rough, even if it's just to keep everyone laughing. Xin Zhao. You're loyal, courageous, and have a bit of a knight in shining armor complex. Xin Zhao mains are often the ones who put others first, and don't mind standing in the line of fire. You're honorable, but maybe a little too serious at times. People know they can count on you, and you take that responsibility seriously. Zac. You're laid back, flexible, and probably the goofball of your group. Zac mains don't mind bouncing back from failure, and you're resilient as they come. Friends love your fun, easygoing energy, but they know you can be serious when you need to be. You're adaptable, and that's what makes you so dependable. And there you have it, what your jungle main really says about you. If we got it right, or painfully wrong, hit that like button and let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Until next time, bye!